ahead of India's tournament opener on Sunday at the iconic Melbourne cricket ground. Sunil Gavaskar has made a very interesting point. The former India captain reckons that if India don't win the World Cup, it will come as a real surprise given the numerous preparations the team has undergone. The moment that the Indian cricket team had been eagerly waiting for since their exist from last year's World Cup is here, a shot at redemption when they take on Pakistan at the T20 World Cup in Australia. In fact, India are strong favourites along with hosts Australia, and ahead of their tournament opener on Sunday at the iconic Melbourne cricket ground. Sunil Gavaskar has made a very interesting point. The former India entered the World Cup on the back of back-to-back series win at home against Australia and South Africa. After the series got over on October 4th in Indore, the Indian team immediately left for Australia in order to acclimatise to the conditions down under. Besides, they played 2 practice matches against Western Australia to go with a warm-up against the hosts. One thing for sure, if the Indian team does not win this T20 World Cup, it won't be for lack of preparation. Not only have they gone to Australia almost 3 weeks before their first game of the tournament, they are also playing practice games against good sides that should get them ready for the tournament. The old saying, if you fail to prepare then prepare to fail, will not apply to this Indian team, as apart from these games in Australia, they also played 6 T20 matches at home and won 4 out of those to show that they are tuning in nicely for the big event. Gavaskar wrote in his column for Midday. India enter the World Cup on the back of back-to-back series win at home against Australia and South Africa. After the series got over on October 4th in Indore, the Indian team immediately left for Australia in order to acclimatise to the conditions down under. Besides, they played 2 practice matches against Western Australia to go with a warm-up against the hosts. The legendary India batter further mentioned how despite a couple of major injury setbacks, the atmosphere around the Indian team is vibrant. After all-rounder Ravindra Jadeja was ruled out earlier, the fact that their premier pacer Jasprit Bumrah also had to be left out due to a stress fracture in the back came as a major blow. Later, Deepak Chahar too suffered a similar fate before the BCCI officially named Mohammad Shami as Bumrah's replacement. All this, however, has not dampened the spirit in the Indian camp, added Gavaskar, while mentioning how India will be eager to end their wait for an ICC title. India's performance in the white ball bilaterals has always been good, be it at home or overseas, but it's in the multilateral events that they have been stumbling. In the past it's been because they have come cold into the event, but that isn't the case this time around, and that's why, with a terrific blend of youth and experience, there's optimism among Indian cricket fans that the cup should be coming home. Yes, the other teams have also been playing practice games and that should hold them in good stead, but there's a buzz about this Indian team despite the absence of Jasprit Bumrah and Ravindra Jadeja. He said. On Wednesday, India captain Rohit Sharma stressed on the importance of the team dealing with pressure positively. The fact that India begin their World Cup campaign against Pakistan will not make things easier, with Rohit mentioning how India would have to do a lot of things right to win the World Cup. These include death bowling, the team combinations, batters firing, to name a few, but Gavaskar believes given the crowd backing in Australia and the wonderful support staff at helm, the Indians could feel at home.